square. 8 million up there, 2 million. When I was born, grandmama could see it. I be Bentley driven and very strategic. RM sleeve, no diamonds are needed. Floors are heated, so be it, so be it. With P, get something to meet you. Your soul don't like your body, we help you free it. It ain't no secret, so be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it. CLIP, I can show you how to if you let me. I monogram like confetti. Ready, she leaning on Celine cause she ain't stepping in Giuseppe. Like each Pirelli, I got 8 of them, call me Andretti. If I'm not in the telly, then I'm twirling your like she in spaghetti. Heavy, circle back and come and get this. And your ears too, if you want them blue like belly.
Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Here we go. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Now, here's Thompson. At the top of the key, Durant. No good on the three. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Here's Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
You love the efficiency of that play. Kevin Durant on the interior. Yes, sir.
Here's Holmgren. And he makes the 8-footer.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by Şengün. Outside, SGA. 5 to shoot. Pass to Hartenstein. Thompson with the rebound. Here's Okogie. Inside. Here's Durant. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And they take the lead.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
To the paint. Here's Şengün.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Slam home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw.
Rocket ship like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Thompson no good on the free throw. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Durant. And it's Houston on the break. And it's slammed in by Smith.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Houston.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Houston moving it around. Here's KD. And he makes good on the layup. Durant's got 6 points.
Well, you get a sense of how locked in Kevin Durant is. The defense not going to alter his approach.
Holmgren.
Bang, bang. It doesn't get much simpler than that.
And here is KD. He has 6. Here's Capella. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all three are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen. Boy, Kevin Durant puts it on the deck, able to navigate and get to the cup.
Now Mitchell. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Here's Mitchell. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Houston Rockets.
The Rockets, 16.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what do you think?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Rockets leading by 4. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, Kevin. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it, and if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Back to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Şengün, a second chance effort, misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Now here's Caruso. No scoring in this one. And game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pulse?
You know, the snatch back pull up, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the bounce. Just 5 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün.
Well, there's a level of aggressiveness that you must contend with Gilgeous-Alexander on the offensive end. You love to see him force the issue.
And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive. He's so excitable on the floor. You see the kinds of things Smith is capable of doing when he's out there.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by SGA.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. The drive by Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Here's Wallace. Outside, SGA. Over in the corner, Dort. A quick back. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's KD. In close, Durant gets the bucket.
It's not just that Kevin Durant scores it. It is the efficiency with which he does it. This guy, you can lean into him on the offensive end.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Tips it. And Hartenstein is right there.
The hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
Down low. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Great timing and a really good read there from Şengün. Spaces the floor and is rewarded.
SGA with the ball. Over to the left wing. The baseline J. Holmgren can't hit.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
Rockets leading by 9. KD looking around. Smith left side. For 3 at Kogi. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Shooting with range is almost something you must possess in the modern NBA. Josh Okogie with the deep delivery.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. SGA double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Durant up top. He's got 16. Smooth floater from KD.
Well, let's just sit back and admire the brilliance of Kevin Durant. He makes these floaters look easy.
Holmgren outside. Floats it up for Hartenstein. And so it's Houston with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Back to Wallace. Pass to Hartenstein. Clock at 6. Good work defensively by Capella. Rockets leading by 14. And Thompson slams it home.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Here's Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
So many ways.
To the inside. Nice shot by Thompson.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Holmgren the screen. Back to Hartenstein. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. That's on Clint Capella. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Now here's Durant. He's got 18. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. To the middle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And, Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Now, here's Holmgren. He's got 9. Off on the layup. 1:51 left in the third quarter. High post, KD. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Pass to Holmgren. Stolen by Thompson. Outside for Durant. They grab their own miss. Screen by Capella. Houston needs to get a shot off. And Thompson throws it down.
Timing and athleticism. That's how Thompson won himself the second opportunity.
Holmgren in the post. Thompson with it. Picked up by Hartenstein. Fires the 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 21. And he drives in. Good work defensively by Capella.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Holmgren with the steal. Here's Dort. 2 on the clock. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-shot.
The Rockets, 47.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. To the inside. Here's KD. And KD throws it down.
Boy, Kevin Durant, near impossible to guard in the pick and roll. In that instance, the quick cut off the screen, so pretty.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Clint Capella. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Houston.
As soon as you turn it over on them, they're off to the races. They have been absolutely relentless in the open floor.
It's Durant on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
The confidence of Kevin Durant. He gets it and takes the shot. Very simple. Catch and shoot, baby.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc. It's off target. He is 4 of 9 from the field. Shoots over Dort. And Houston again with the bucket.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. And that's good off the glass that time.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
KD on the wing. Screen by Smith. 5 on the clock. And that's a foul called on Shane Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Ball's knocked loose. For 3, Durant. That one doesn't go. And the Thunder pushing it up now. And that one is good from Hartenstein. And that's 10 points for Isaiah Hartenstein. On the wing, Thompson. Out to Smith. Houston moving it around. Heat. Shot is good.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander to the paint. Rebound by Smith. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball. And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue
that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now, here's SGA. Pass to Wallace. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Durant. Screen by Şengün. KD's shot is good. Durant's got 15 points here in the second half.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Inside, Hartenstein.
He's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Houston.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for KD.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The three. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three.
One of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. It's tipped. KD can't get it to go.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves. Taken third overall in 2022, Smith, instead of trying to take the league by storm, he was looking for ways to fit in within the system. And that's what coaches love about players like him.
So we see Houston taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke.
Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Hey. Is it Stacy? Is it Becky? Is it Keisha? Is it Ashley? Was it Danny? Is it Party? Where's the function? Where the function? Where the function?
Let me see you twirl. Shaking in the club with your homegirls. Take a pic for the gram, show the whole world. Yeah.
Is that your bestie? I'ma ice both of y'all like Gretzky. I'ma act you like bless me. Hit the dance floor. Impress me.
Baby girl, let me see you do your dance. Let me see you twirl. Shaking in the club with your homegirls. Take a pic for the gram, show the whole world. Yeah.
Is that your bestie? I'ma ice both of y'all like Gretzky. I'ma act you like bless me. Hit the